And welcome to Flexible Games, where we are playing Rise of Industry in 2130. Yeah, future is bleak, and we need some thermoplastic over here. I would like to turn this back on, if possible. Not really making a whole lot of titanium struts. I wonder if that's set up. No, it's going strong. All right, so thermoplastic is one of those ingredients that we're going to need quite a lot of. So I would like to set up a system out here for creating a lot of that stuff. New loans, I don't really need that. I've got $90 million in $2130. That's probably not a lot. Right there. And I'm trying to match it up with this other lake here because I've got that setup going. So let's just stretch this out. So one thing we're going to need is for the thermoplastic, we need a lot of the cellulose algae 3 times, 3 every 15 days. So this produces a cellulose algae. Actually, we have a little bit of it over here. Production is 2 per field every 30 days. So basically 1 every 15 days per field. Okay, so that means 3 of these, 3 of the cellulose algae would be able to basically supply, let's see, 3 every 15 days. 3 every 15 days. So one of these, it'd be basically 1.5 of these fields per crafter. Okay, so that means 1.5 and 1.5. So that kind of is off a little bit. So I'm just going to go with 3 of these. We're going to pause it while I do this, and we're going to copy you. Oh, autosave. Good timing, Mr. Autosave. Good timing. Must be built on shore tiles. Well, this is a shore tile right here. So if I do, let's do 1 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to need the pollution cleared out as well. So we're going to need sand basically on this other side. Basically how we have here, but we're going to need a lot of it because this recipe also uses 2 sand every 15 days. And yeah, this is producing 5 every 15 days. So it's a little better on the sand than the algae. With 3 of these, we're going to want a road system connecting all of this. So 2. Well, let's actually save on that until we get a destination. So we're going to want these to connect up. How much space do we need? We need at least 3 to give us a sort of a sub network. How we have it here, where we have all these connecting in just one intersection, I like that. Saves on raw truck traffic on my roads itself. So up here somewhere, we're going to want the warehouse. All right, so warehouse right in here somewhere. Okay, this is going to be thermo P storage. Now, this destination manual is thermal P storage right there. Okay, So we're going to need a return here. Trying to keep my intersections sort of away from everything. All right, so this is set, so we can do, you know, 2 more of these. And that should be enough for quite a few things. So now we've got 3, right? So the recipe book is 3 every 15 days. Well, one of these is 1 every 15 days. So that's, you know, 1. So that's 5. That's 5 crafters for this that this can keep up with. Granted, this is producing every 30 days, but it's 2 every 30 days. So essentially it's 1 every 15 days. So 1, and then, so 5 crafters. So we need, how many sand storages? I think 2 sand, but we're going to go with 3 sand. Just because we're going to have your destinations be up here as well. And everything there is good. So we need to connect the road up. Not a dirt road, crying out loud. That was offset by 1, darn it. So we can do another one of these. I tried fixing the error in that, but it didn't work. Okay, so the other one, it should automatically see, hey, that's where you go. So the next one, we're going to put right here. Like that. So they'll be able to bring it out, push it into here, and then return on their way back. These, same thing. Destinations, it should see that storage. Okay, so now we have quite a lot going in here. Like a lot going in here. So we're going to want something. I'm pondering whether to make this a one-way. Just this stretch right in here. Because all of these are going to go and push into here. All of these are going to come in and push into here, return, and so we should only get one-way traffic in here. And I think that would be beneficial to have that as a one-way. This has to be a two-way because we're going to come up in here and then return back down. Same over here. But that can be probably a one-way, which will help because we can take this and stretch this out. Okay, so what do we need for this? Materials factory. Materials factory right here. You are offset 2 on one side, 1 on the other. So right in there. So you are going to be thermoplastic. And we're going to set you to thermoplastic. And your destination is going to be this guy here. Okay, so now should be able to set up that. And then we can wrap that one way around. Yeah, wrap this one way around. Maybe go a little further out, leave enough room for maybe one more crafter. Like that. And so now these this destination should C. There it is. It updated. Yay. Okay, so thermoplastic, we are good to go. So oh yeah, we need pollution mitigation. Pollution mitigation. How about right out here? Somewhere in the center. How about right? So if we have another one of these, yeah, that intersection would be right about there. So this is thermo pure. And he won't kick off until these sand guys get done. So let's speed us up, get these things processing. Nuclear power cells to Golden Paris. Do we even have any nuclear power cells to spare? No, not really. I mean, it would be nice, but we're already supplying a lot of those, so I'm not too concerned. And then we can, once we have this done, we can connect this road up to somewhere. All right, let's get some sand. He's going to go out and grab some sand. He's going to start clearing the area, and these should pop in nicely. And what is oh, you're complaining you don't have enough. That's fine. Well, it's understandable. There wasn't any pollution mitigation over here. So now that we have a whole lot of that, this is mainly why I wanted this one way here, because we're going to get a lot of truck traffic in through here. Those should go away. And we have our first thermoplastic, I believe. Yes. So let's slow her down. Now, where can we connect a road? How about... I'm going to leave this loop alone for now. We're just going to sort of connect her right up into there, because from here you should be able to both get out into the city and return. And over here in Hope, since we're upgrading this, I have chosen the pharmacy. Now, granted, we could get into some robotics and, you know, advanced components, but if we look at our tech tree, those components, like, we don't have any of these researched. And, you know, it's going to take a lot of infrastructure to get those started. So I'm holding off on that. I want to go for a pharmacy because we already have a pharmacy up here, I believe, in Comfort. So there's a lot of things up here that it wants. And I'm hoping that once we unlock this, we will be able to use this enormous farm over here at Nuterra, which I want to start growing. It is growing, but we could pump a little bit more into this and get it growing a little faster. It doesn't have any nutrients. It's parts and goods, and these are really difficult. Right now we are fully supplying their tholins. We could, I mean, actuators, technically we might be able to make these. I mean, it's titanium and gold. I mean, that sounds plausible. And we have titanium and gold over here, so maybe we should set up a little actuator setup over here to maybe pump Nuterra with a few more goods. But look, I mean, look at all that gold over here. It's just glorious how much gold that we have over here. Any of the processes that require steel, I really hesitate because steel is really hard to come by. You can only mine it from these ruins. And you can only get so many in here. I don't think you can demolish. Yeah, see, you can't demolish any ruins to speak of. So it's hard, even though these are huge areas. It's hard getting into the middle here with your, you know, grabbers. And why are you? These should be good to go. Did I miscalculate? All right, so we want 19 thermoplastic to hope. So that's going to be kind of expensive to run all that out there. But they should be able to make it just fine. And last one, there it is. I think that's the pharmacy down here. Excellent. And I could even beef up. It's very dangerous to do, though. I'm hoping that there's some pharmacy action there. Good. Because this one already has a landing pad, so I can pump pharmacy related materials in here and have it go just fine. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. The pills are really what I'm going for. These two, antiviral and antibacterial, these two are going to be pretty profitable. I mean, 250,000 a piece. And if we go up to the pharmacy up here, that's the fabrication. There's the pharmacy. These also want both kinds of pills. So we can really have a lot of production here and really make some money. Now, organ replacement, that sounds terrifying. But yeah, that's going to require protein tissue and regenerative solution, which is all of those. Holy moly. Yeah, we'll work up to that. So yeah, they both want regenerative solution, so that would be something if we overproduce. It's always nice, you know, if you overproduce a material, it's always nice to have a go-to spot for that to actually be delivered. Oh, look at the 300,000 there. Regenerative solution and high fiber tissue. Nice. And that's just two types of... Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Okay, so this is going to be like my pharmacy center over here. There's a huge amount of stuff and things. We have a ton of primary algae. These are completely full of algae. So if we look at the storage, you can see there's a ton of algae over here. Now we can then add, why is this not running? Your sand is going into here. You, destinations, sand is going into there. Where else is sand being dumped at? Resin. It's being consumed by my resin. Okay. So if we're gonna want another one, ooh, yeah, it's gonna be tough to get that snuggled in back there. So we're gonna need more sand, like a lot more sand. Because if this dies, as you can see, we're barely making it there. So we need a lot more sand out here. And I'm not sure if we want... I mean, this is all Tholen production. This is a very, very popular... Yeah, see, we don't really have much sand to speak of. And back in here, we're going to use for pharmacy stuff. So, yeah, I am... First, maybe we should tackle the actuators really quick. See if we can punch those out really fast. So we're going to want titanium and gold. We are going to want a warehouse somewhere in here. So this is going to be Terra Actuator. I might have spelled that wrong, but it is what it is. So we're going to pump a one-way road into there. Your return needs to be offset. If we do a return right here, that's too close for those intersections to be. So we want to spread those out a little bit. All right. And then the actuators themselves, we can build along here. So let's first get a gold mine over here. So this is going to be Actuator gold. And your destination is going to be there. I always do the manual destination because if I plop down another warehouse, it could redirect everything. And that's never a good thing. So titanium. Titanium. And then your destination is going to be there. So actuators, let's see, it's a lot easier if we track down where these things go. No, not there. Parts shop, actuators, robotics facility. And these are one of each, so we can actually do one every 30 days. And this produces 5 harvester, 15 days. So we would actually be able to put 10 of these on this craft. Because this is 1 every 30 days. We're producing 5 every 15 days. Let's just double check that titanium is the same production. Yep. So it's a robotics facility. I would like to set this up. If we put this one here first. Okay, and then we're going to do actuators. Okay. Now, turn you off. Your destination is here. And right now there is no line to there. So you're not going to see that. But we can do 10 of these. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and no, I didn't want that one there. Ooh, those are some big machines. Holy moly. Or big factories, I mean. Okay, so we're gonna run out of space. Let's do a set. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So this gets pulled out into here. And we want these. What do we want these to push into the system? We want these. We're going to cut in right there. Okay. We're going to bring you around. Now, ideally, we would have a bridge. Like so. Okay. I don't really think these need pollution mitigation. I think I've mentioned this before, but I did talk to the developer. Like, if you clear pollution in an area long enough, does, you know, nature start to come back? And he put the kibosh on that. He said, no, once it's gone, it's gone. So, yeah, it is what it is. So that is a huge investment in actuators. I mean, these buildings, the upkeep on these things is not too high, and we're making a decent chunk of change right now. And this connection, this should be fine. And let's get all of these set up. Red quartz, I wish I could. So all of these should start pumping out actuators anytime. I'm really hoping I did that calculation proper, because it would kind of stink if I radically underestimated how much we had. Maybe we can only supply 5 of these. It seems to be all that we're able to push into. I mean, we're doing 5. So it's 10 a month. And this is just using, this is 10 a month consumption. I don't know why my values are so off here. Oh, we have, wait. Trucks dispatch. Oh, I'll bid on that. We have a logistics problem here. Something can't. It's not seeing a connection here somehow. Did I? Aha! There it is. There it is. And go. There it is. That's what I was missing. A secret little bit and bob that I missed. All right. So, I'm glad my brain at least fixed that. Close all those. All right. We're going to save a little bit of money. 28% truck dispatch cost reduction, which is nice. And now we have actuators. We have 36 actuators. We're going to pause it while we figure this out. Parts shop. So we're going to send these to the parts shop. And we're just going to meet demand. We don't want to send too many. Because this demands 4 every 15 days. So that's 8 a month, which is roughly what we're producing over here. So we will be able to actually fully supply actuators, which is nice. We'll have a little bit of extra. And that will earn us a little bit more money. Not much. I mean, let's see, 160, roughly 320,000 a month is what that's going to give us. And now we have regenerative solution. Well, that would have been really lucrative. Look at that, 4.3 million credits for that. So I definitely want to start getting into pharmacy stuff. If we're gonna get requests like that, that would be nice. That'd be a huge amount of income right there. All right, so these should be fully supplied. Excellent. And you have a ton of actuators that we can then send. I could probably send these over to here. So why don't we do that? I'm going to pause it while I do this. And we're going to clear you. And we're going to send actuators over to here. And I want to make sure we send a maximum of 16. And can I... Yes. So this should automatically then deliver them to the parts shop. The parts shop should come out, grab them as needed, and deliver them themselves, which is nice. And we have actuators demanded by somebody who... New Terra. Look at that. The city that we're trying to grow wants to grow. How about that? Nutrient Center. That seems... Wow, I mean, we have a whole lot of stuff over here. We could... Do you want primal algae? Well, you want... Oh, yeah, you do. We're going to want the Nutrient Center. We have a lot of extra goodies over here. I mean, yeah, the fabrication shop would be nice. Another space for our nuclear power cells, which we don't really have in large amounts. Where down here? Yeah, there it is. We're pretty much making as many of those as we need. But we have a whole lot of extra stuff and things up here. And we still need more sand up here for this guy. It's amazing that we don't have enough sand. We have tons of resin just sitting around. Yeah, we have tons of resin. But we need more sand. But that'll have to wait till next episode. So I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.